Stories are nice, guys, because stories entertain us, and stories also help us form opinions and frame narratives about people, places, cultures, and life in general. And as much as stories are good and help us to form these opinions and all of these, stories could also be potentially dangerous, especially when we keep hearing the story from one perspective. And just like Chimamanda also said, the danger of a single story when you keep hearing from one perspective is that even if it is not the truth, because it has been told over and over again from that same perspective, it holds the potential to seem like the truth, even if it is not the truth. Okay, so today, as the African storyteller, I'm here to tell you guys a story about my people, the Tiv people of Benue State, Nigeria, in West Africa, right here on the continent of Africa. That is my heritage, and today's story is about my people. Okay, before we go in, welcome back to the channel. Virtue Grace, the African storyteller. I guess you're coming by for the first time and you're seeing me for the first time. You've not subscribed. Kindly click on that subscribe button. When you do, tap on the bell and select all. That way, you will always be the first to know when I post a new video or I do a live stream. Okay, and for those of you my bright loves returning, thank you so much for always coming back, guys. I missed you so much. How have you guys been? I've been okay. You guys can see me shining, right. Okay, now let's go in, because this story I'm about to tell you guys today is not one that I'm really happy about. Okay, it's something that over time has been told about my people and seems to denigrate us, especially the teen women. I'm a teen woman, and this story seems to denigrate and like ridicule us teen women and make us seem like we are so powerless and voiceless in our society, in our culture, and that's not true. Okay, so, if you're a Nigerian and you've been following, the trends on social media, you probably have come across this story about the Big Brother Naija show going on. And on that show, one of the housemates said something about the thief people. She said it on two different occasions on the show that in Benue State, and especially among the thief people of Benue State, when when a guest visits a household, the husband usually offers the wife to the guest, to spend the night with her. I know as adults you understand what that means. And she has said this on the show on two different occasions. And this story, even though it has not originated from her, it has been said over and over and over again. But being on an international platform like the BB Niger platform, it has been amplified so much, and that has triggered so much reaction from us, the thief people across the world, because we've made concerted efforts over the years to debunk this story, because it is actually not true. And when you talk about stereotypes in itself are not bad, especially when the stereotypes are good. But when stereotypes are negative, they have the potential to damage the reputation of a people. They have the potential to ridicule a people as a whole. And that's exactly what this particular story has done to us as Steve people over the decade. Like I've heard this thing for as long as I can remember. Okay, but I honestly, if you ask me, I don't know where this story originated from. But I'm going to attempt in a way, because as a thief person, just like every other Africans, we are very, very hospitable people. We pride ourselves in being hospitable, and to the point of even denying ourselves certain comforts just to make sure our guests are comfortable and okay. So, when you visit us, for instance, in our culture, and you probably just maybe visited and you didn't have with you certain things that you need to make your stay comfortable, we would go out of the way to like offer you some of the things we have. Maybe could even include pieces of clothing just to make sure, for instance, you sleep at night and you have wrapper to cover to keep you warm. Those kind of little offerings to make you comfortable. So that's probably, I'm thinking, was the case in the situation that has led to this story that has been told over the years. Someone probably visited someone, and the woman's wrapper was offered to that guest just to cover at night, probably it was cold, and then this person woke up the following day and probably tied the wrapper. Listen carefully, I'm saying probably because I'm assuming that this might probably be the origin of this story, and people saw it and then began to peddle all sorts of falsehoods that maybe that guest spent the night with the man's wife, and that's why the person had the man's wife's wrapper on. I'm saying that's probably the origin of the story. I could be wrong because as if people, we do not know the origin of this story, how it came about, and how people have gone, about spreading this story and this falsehood about us as a people. But back to the recent event that has triggered this widespread social media reaction, among thief people, my people. When this lady said this on, that big platform, which is international, our people reacted in a way that, shows we are not pleased with it. And it became even worse because this particular lady, Venita Kpofre, was once married to a thief man in Benue State. So her ex-husband is actually a thief man from Benue State, and that marriage produced two beautiful children. Okay, so when she said that, a lot of people started reacting and asking questions that she probably has something to say, because if she was once married to a thief man, is she saying that her husband offered her to somebody, their guest? That's a question that she will probably answer when she comes out of the Big Brother Naija house. And if that wasn't the case, then she would have a lot of apologizing, and she will have a lot of work to do to right the wrong she has done, because she has only used that platform, as big as it is, to amplify a negative stereotype about her former husband's people, my people, the Tiv people of Benue State, and we feel deeply, deeply offended by it. So when she comes out, she's going to have a lot of explaining, and she will have a lot to do to right this wrong that she has, done by us, the thief people. Because now a petition has actually been organized against her, and so many signatures have been appended virtually on that petition. I also appended my signature there and also shared that petition, because I feel like it is time we set the record straight. It is time we made someone pay for it. It is time we made someone a scapegoat for peddling falsehoods about us, the thief people of Benue State. As much as we are hospitable and nice people, we do not take it for granted when someone goes out of the way to denigrate us, to ridicule us, especially thief women, because thief women, we have been empowered over the years. The first female speaker of any legislative house was a thief woman from Benue State, Mrs. Margaret Ichen. She was the first female speaker in Africa, a Tiv woman, to show you how powerful and how empowered Tiv women are. I'm speaking to you today. I'm a Tiv woman. I've been empowered, given a voice by my parents who believe in the power of women to have a voice in society. Now I get to share stories with you, travel across Africa and tell you African stories, because I've been empowered by my parents. This is how much Tiv women have been empowered. We are not relegated to the background and just made objects to be used to please guests or visitors all over the place. We are powerful. We have women in science, in technology, all over the world, blazing the trail in various fields of endeavor, of human endeavor. So we are not going to sit back and have a formative wife amplify such a negative stereotype about us on international TV. That is what I wanted to share with you guys today. What do you think about this? And see, if you're a thief person, pause, go and sign that petition, because enough is enough. I often feel very offended when I introduce myself to someone that I'm a thief woman from Benue State, and the next question they ask me is it true that when someone visits a thief person, they offer that person their wife to spend the night with? Is ridiculous, guys. I feel very offended by that question, and I always make efforts to debunk that stereotype. But it seems like it has been widespread to the extent that little efforts like this might not suffice to stop this. So let's amplify this now. We have the opportunity to finally shut this down once and for all. So go sign that petition and share this video. Share that video ne. Hamajichi, Facebook, share ne, Instagram, WhatsApp status wo, hamaji, Twitter, share ne video ne, because ilan sha vese ngega ne hige kaseti nega si doshima si fata da si hemanta seba wase no ase seba ele hama kwa hanja wasen ya do ma alu yomba la me sha vese na hama she ya doga hige wa wasen ye da tuma sha humbe o kwa ne na ha do osi do esi zo ne na ve na ha si correct kwa ne ha chwa ma si de ya kwa no na ye na za me na ha za generations ba bulu vampa ba aba ba ngwa kwa ne ma kako didoga so agwa pe hige si zo ne na ve na ha si la ne akege myo se bia kwa ne na hele nkita tiga ngwa kwa na ha share ne video ne ha ma jichi kama we kwankwase nsu Yoyue Agudalisa, Shamba Ningi, Kwande local government area of Benue State. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Virtue Grace, the African storyteller. Share this video. What are those negative stereotypes that have been spread about you, your culture, and your people that you feel like enough is enough? Drop a comment because if you've had negative stereotypes spread about your people, then you would understand just how pained I am. Okay, so yeah, drop the comment and share. Let me know. Maybe I might help you also, lend a voice to it as well. Drop a comment. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, don't forget, remember, click on that subscribe button. When you do, tap on the bell and select all. That way you will always be the first to know when I post a new video or I do a live stream. Okay, and for those of you returning, like I said, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, healthy, below abiding. I'm Betcha Grace, the African storyteller. Bye. Mwah.